Yo, what's up, guys? Today we got a new video based on, we're gonna speak about how to start trading as a beginner, or even if you're a little bit advanced, this video will still help you. I know that a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube have a misleading start on trading because they see the profits and stuff, and they also see other people promoting their own stuff. So that's what I'm gonna try to avoid. I'm gonna be completely neutral on this video. Share how I did it on my own as well. So I hope that this video will find you guys well. So let's say you want to get into day trading. It doesn't matter what niche, right? It's crypto, stocks, options, futures, forex. It doesn't matter. I'm trading forex myself, so I could, I know a little bit about the markets. I know crypto as well, so that ain't really a problem. It's the strategy works on all markets, right? Any trading strategy will work on any market as long as you backtest and forward test it. But let's start with step one, which is baby pips. Now let me explain why baby pips is important. So first of all, baby pips is important for basic knowledge, right? If you go to here, Forex for crypto and beginners, what do? Learn Forex or learn crypto, any of these, right? And then what do? How to learn, right? So you start School of Pipsology, you do all of this. Some things can be skipped depending on your own. As in risk management stuff, you can learn about that later. Position sizing, these are important, yes, but I don't think you should be learning a strategy from here, right? As in pivot points, oscillator, and indicators. I don't think you should be learning any of that. Same with Fibonacci. I think you should be learning that from a mentor or from somebody on YouTube. So this is just the basic, right? And once you've done the basics, you want to move on to a strategy, right? And where to find a strategy. Now, I'm gonna show you guys YouTube, right? You can find any strategy from anybody on YouTube. It really doesn't matter who you find, as long as you can speak to the person. And why is this? Is because when you're learning a strategy from a person, anybody, any individual, it doesn't matter who you learn from, you want to be able to speak to them. And why? It's because whenever you have an issue, you should be able to contact them without an issue. Because if I stumble across anything and I can't move forward and I can't contact the person, then I don't know what to do. I'm gonna look for another strategy, or I'm gonna hop a strategy, or I'm gonna have to start over again. And we want to avoid that, right? Because I know a lot of people, they want to get profitable quick, which is normal. So we want to make it as fast as possible, but we don't want to rush it, right? So you could go to my YouTube. I have a free trading course, 16 episodes on SMC, and I also show a little bit of how to pass a challenge, risk management, backtesting, and stuff. These are very important things. Obviously, you need a strategy to trade in the financial markets. You can't just be gambling and stuff. So make sure to, doesn't matter who, just seek any knowledge from anybody. Onwards, let's say you're done, you have learned the strategy. What do? You go into Notion, right? What do? On Notion, you go to backtest. And how do you backtest? I have a free Notion template in my Discord, as you guys can see here. This is just a free template for data collection. So let me walk you guys through here. This is very, very simple and quick. If you want to get more info on data collection, what do? I have another video on my YouTube, which is gonna be right here, the key factors of profitability. Make sure to watch this as I go in depth on how to collect data. This is very important. But let's come here real quick. I mean, even in the here shows, so you put in the number, EU, or whatever pair you're going to be trading. I personally stick to EU. Make sure to master one pair before you move on to multiple pairs. That's very important, because as you know, you will have more intuition with one pair as more you backtest and as more you collect data. And then what do? Long, short, -1, or how many are you caught, win, loss, whatever, continuation or reversal. Depending on strategy, you can change all of this. You can duplicate it on the top and then edit this yourself. And then whatever you like, you can add here. I would say that you wanna backtest 300 backtest trades, right? Collect 300 backtest trades, 100 demo trades, meaning you go on a demo account, and then 100 forward tests, which you could just do in TradingView, right? So then I come to my next step, which is getting a demo account. Now I would be using a demo account from a prop firm to get used to the spreads, the slippage, and the commission, right? Because if you're going to be taking a demo account from anywhere, you're not going to have any commission, you're not going to have any spreads, you're not going to have any slippage, and you want to get into the real market conditions. That's why either you could go with Alpha Capital, FTMO. You could look for any prop firm that, any prop firm, or you could even go to IC Markets demo, as if they have commission. I'm not really sure if they have. I've never tried it, but just seek for anything that has real market conditions, because you want to get used to it. You don't want to be backtesting on a non-spread demo and then comment to a spread like place and then be all over it. So you got to make sure that you're backtesting the correct thing. So once we've done that, right, what do? We learn baby pips, the basics. We learn the strategy, whatever you want. We are collecting data gradually. We open a demo account. We're trading live on a demo account. We collected data. Of course, you will need TradingView. TradingView is the go-to where you will analyze your charts. This is my chart layouts. I will post the chart layouts in the description. This is a very nice plain chart layout. We'll also take you off to white, which is going to be hurting your eyes, and the green and red, which is just ugly and could play impact on your psychology. Now let's say we've done all of that. What is next, right? Let's say I've taken a demo. I've gone through the demo, right? I've made 300, 400 trades. I think I'm ready. What do? Only deposit $50 into a live account. Don't buy a prop firm yet. Deposit $50 into a live account. Doesn't matter. You could use IC Markets or Vantage if you're from Europe. For other countries and continents, you have to just look up YouTube or Google. Make sure it's a regulated broker, guys. Don't go with no offshore broker stuff, because in recent events with MFF we've seen that unregulated stuff is not good, right? So go with any of these, IC Markets or Vantage, or any of the one you can find. I think for Australia is Fusion Markets, and for America I think it's Oanda, but I'm not sure. Just look it up and you'll find it pretty easily. Once you've done that, see how you trade on a live account with real money, right? You don't want to be going for a 100k 200k challenge yet. You want to make sure that you're profitable on a live, because on demo even my dad could be profitable, right? So make sure that you go to a live account. Try to flip that account. Make sure to manage risk, but you could always size up, which is normal. On a live account with a small let's say $50, I'd say risk 5%, but make sure to get used to how to risk manage as well. Personally, I use a big position size calculator, but there are many apps, many apps. There are even indicators on TradingView. Just find the correct one. Let's say $50, 5%. My stop loss, let's say 4 pips. You will use 0.125 lots, right? That's how you simply do the that's how you simply manage your risk. And once you have flipped the account, you see, okay, I'm profitable, then you could move on to a prop firm, right? You could go with Alpha, you could go with FTMO, depends on the account size. You could choose any prop firm. I suggest getting a prop firm from Europe or from anywhere else, Dubai or UK. But buying a prop firm in America kinda is risky right now, so I would be cautious with that. Obviously, any prop firm is risky, guys. Know that a prop firm is not regulated. No prop firm is regulated because it doesn't exist. Regulation doesn't exist. Same thing with crypto. So make sure that you are careful and that you only buy challenges that you can afford to lose, right? Because that will also play down on your psychology. Also, you can take the free trial here on FTMO as well. So make sure when you get a demo account on any of these prop firms, make sure that you are gonna go with real account size. Don't go for a 200k don't go for a 200k. You want to also get used to the lot sizes, and as you trade, you will also get used to it, and you will have it in your head how many lots you've been using, and that will be easier for you, so you don't have to calculate it all the time. So make sure to go with a good prop firm. You could choose any. Make sure to research their team, their broker, and all of that stuff. Make sure they're regulated. The broker is regulated. The prop firm can be, but the broker should be regulated. And as long as a broker is regulated, you're good. But of course, any prop firm is risky. This is a risky business. They could just go bankrupt. We have seen with MyForex Funds, one of the best prop firm in the world. They just went bust. And of course, they were trading against us and stuff, but it's still a possibility. So you guys want to be careful with that. Next step is, I would say, join an active community where you can discuss stuff with people. You could join my Discord. The link will be in the description. You could join any Discord, just that you have a day-to-day talking to people who have the same interests as you, to see their financial insights. Of course, Always trust your own analysis. Don't rely on others. That's the whole point of education. You want to make sure that you don't get mixed up as well. So whenever you're learning something, don't try to learn from multiple people with different strategies, because that will overkill you. And one strategy might be shorting, one strategy might be longing. So be aware of that too. You could be joining any Discord, you can talk with friends. Make sure that you just talk to somebody about trading, because it's gonna develop your skills along the way. And as more as you tell people about trading, you will also learn yourself. Other than that, just make sure to collect data each time. Even on live trades, make sure to collect data, refine your strategy along data. So look at your losses, why you lost and stuff, and make sure to refine them. Try to avoid your losses, which will increase your win rate. If you have a bad psychology, go for a high win rate strategy. If you have a normal psychology, go for a low win rate strategy. It depends on your personal preference. But what people don't understand is that because the psychology doesn't determine on yourself, it determines on your data collection. Because if I collected 500 trades and I know that I'm profitable, I don't give a shit if I lose 50 trades in a row, because I know in the long term that I am profitable. And depending on your win rate, you will also size down in risk. If let's say for example, I have a 30% win rate, I use 0.25 risk, right? It wouldn't make sense for me to risk 1% with a 30% win rate, because I could blow an account pretty easy with that amount of risk percentage, right? So that's why you cover with the lower risk percentage and get higher RR trades, as my average is 5 RR at the moment. So you will gain 15 RR in 10 trades and lose 7, and you will make 8 RR in 10 trades. So that's a very good approach. That's like the same with the 1-to-1 with 80% win rate. Actually you need, no, not really, 90% win rate. Yeah, you need 90% win rate and a 1-to-1 to be the same. So that will be the basic go-through. You could always look for more videos on my YouTube channel. I have multiple videos that could be any of use. Validate supply and demand zones after you watch the course. The best entry model, make sure to use this. This is the best trading model I have ever used. Ping pong strategy. If you're learning from me, right? If you're not learning from me, I wouldn't suggest going to my YouTube anyway, because you will get overloaded with information and it's gonna kind of go through your head. Then we have these live recaps. Make sure to watch those as well. Trading recaps and stuff. Make sure to watch all the content slowly. If you don't understand anything, make sure to watch twice or 3 times. There's a lot of information, so it's gonna be hard for your mind to keep track of all of the information. That's why I suggest just taking it slow. This is a long path. It's gonna take months to years. So don't try to be profitable in a week, because it's not gonna happen. You might make a few bucks on accident, but trust me, longer term, it's not gonna be real. So yeah, I hope this video found you well. I hope it was pretty easy. I try to be as neutral as possible. If you want to learn from somebody else, you could learn. I would suggest not learning from TikTok. I would suggest just look at YouTube. Seek somebody who has decent knowledge. Personally, I could suggest one guy and one guy only, which I know is legit as trading pool. And unless anybody else, I personally wouldn't suggest anybody else. Of course, you could watch ICT if that's your personal preference. But if you're gonna watch ICT, I would also suggest watching somebody teaching ICT, because ICT can be boring. So if you want to watch ICT, I suggest watching somebody who teaches ICT. I don't really know anybody who does. I'm sure there's plenty of guys, so make sure to dig deeper and see what they're offering. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys later.